Yo, what's going on everybody, it's Prince of Pride. I am bringing you all Blue Lock Chapter 239 full overview. If you happen to enjoy these types of videos and want to support me, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and comment on my videos. Thank you so much for tuning in and please enjoy the video. So Chapter 239 starts off right after Yori and Isagi's magnificent goal, with the editor's comment being the game hero is Isagi. As Isagi's shot smashes into the back of the net, the world erupts as they witness a hero who conquered the chaos and established himself as the game's king, while we see that everyone is very surprised, including Mark Snuffy, but Noah doesn't have a real reaction. After the first page, Yori and Isagi have this amazing double spread of them celebrating, and then we cut over to Nico and Aiku, to where Aiku calls them twisted and Nico says he can't believe it, and even though it's theoretically possible, he can't believe it worked for those two, since at that moment those two synced up without even making eye contact, and that play would have been impossible unless those two synced up perfectly, including their thought process and everything that they saw in the field. Everything needed to be signed. We then go to Don Lorenzo, who says that we got destroyed by those two in an attack that surpassed any perfect design we could have created, sharing the winning vision that surpasses his logic and theory. It was a risky gamble, but for them to pull it off in this do or die situation, you got to tip your cap off to those crazies. They were heroes of the match, and he continues to say that that goal just now was worth 100 million. We only get one good look at Barrow this chapter, and it's this page right here where he's just very angry, but after that we cut to Alexis Ness, who says that kind of chemical reaction that they just had is very disgusting, but is that the essence and the magico is Isagi's football. Then we see KAISER, who's obviously the angriest on the field, who simply resorts to screaming his head off. And finally we go to Isagi and Yori. After this amazing golden celebration, Isagi tells Yori he's amazing and is, as expected of his buddy. He then says that Yori's shot gave him the inspiration that if they use him as a decoy, they could create a split-second opening, and that if they had complete trust in each other, he thought that they would see the same winning vision, and he ends it off by thanking Yori for tagging along with the selfish demands. Yori responds to Isagi by saying he never thought he could use expectations like this, and that it won't work even if both parties understand and play off of each other, and it's not about one person wholeheartedly supporting the other's demand either, but the partnership that Isagi and Yori have can only work with both parties believe the other sees the same winning vision. And when he realized that he could play freely with Isagi, a whole new world opened before his eyes, so he already ends up thanking Isagi, and Isagi responds saying let's do this until we become the best players in the world, but Yori surprisingly denies this and says that he won't play that kind of tag team football with Isagi anymore, but from now on he's going to play a brand of football that will produce the best striker in the world. He continues on by saying, to be quite honest, I was planning on quitting after this match, but after being a part of that goal and after experiencing that ego thrill, there's no way in hell he can quit. He continues on saying that if strikers can't stand and keep up with his passes, then he'll discard them without a second thought, and that goes for Isagi as well. Isagi responds calling him a sadist, and Yori simply responds that he's actually an ultra sadist, but he thinks to himself that from now on, his own life will revolve around him rather than the expectations of others. We get a cut off to the PXG team versus the Manshine City team. We see that Nagi and Rin in a 1v1, and Rin is able to trap the ball in front of Nagi, to which Nagi says that this guy is a monster and his core body balance, tripping, dribbling, and shooting, and every single spec that Rin has have evolved beyond comprehension. And he says this while Rin scores an amazing shot, and we get to see the final scores between PSG and the Manshine City team, to which we see that Manshine City had only one goal by Jikri and PXG had 3 goals, with Rin scoring a hat-trick, and Rin tells Isagi to prepare himself and that he's going to completely destroy him. And with that, the outro text says the world leaps at Isagi's game-winning goal. Around the same time, in another part of Blue Lock, a familiar striker quietly bags a hat-trick with a 3-on-1 victory over the Manshine City team. The evolved Rin has single-handedly destroyed Manshine City, with his next target being Isagi. The fateful showdown between these two rivals is coming soon. We've fully gone over the chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.